Any time that you can get games in 90 minutes against top-notch competition, it's just going to benefit you. So having that day in and day out with training and then having really high-level games every weekend, I mean, that's only just going to make you more game ready, game savvy, and prepared for big tournaments like the Olympics. I think right now it's really fine-tuning. I think we kind of have the philosophy of how we want to play, and now it's just the nitty-gritty details, you know, set pieces, defensive shape, things like that, things that really are just detail-oriented, but we hold ourselves to a really high level, and anything less than a gold medal for us is going to be a disappointment. So we went into the World Cup with that same idea. If we weren't leaving that tournament as world champions, it was going to be a disappointment. We'd like to be kind of at the forefront for how all football federations should treat their female athletes. And so you've seen, you know, Australia's had battles with their federation. We've seen Colombia. And so we would like to be out there and have US Soccer be at the forefront of treating women the same as their male counterparts. We've been very open with how our Players Association deals with US Soccer. So it's been a very open process, and we know that this goes beyond, you know, just US Soccer. It goes beyond women in sports. It's something that happens in, you know, any workplace. And so we're very proud to take on that mantle. And going into Rio, you know, we're very willing to talk with the other federations and talk with the other players and just letting them know this is how we're fighting it, this is what we're doing, and try to make it just a global fight for the women's game. I mean, you think about the legacy that you leave behind, and I've been very fortunate to be a part of a very successful team. But I think the fight for equal pay and for respect is something that goes beyond the field, and I think is something that's very important, something that I'm very willing to take on to help the generations that come, you know, behind me. So I know that I looked up to the 99ers, and they kind of started this whole process, so we're taking that fight and just advancing it. And so whatever we do here, I really feel like it'll benefit the ones that come after. I think it helps to be successful, but that's not the foundation of our argument. It's really about what we feel we are valued. You know, we put in the same amount of time, effort, we do the same amount of work requirements, and we should be given the same amount of money as the men because of that. It's just been a wonderful partnership. They're partnering up with 6 Paralympic and Olympic athletes, and I was lucky enough to be one of them. We've got the mirror reveal. They're doing a lot of other different activations for us, which has been really fun. It's been amazing meeting the other Olympic and Paralympic athletes. I think that's been the best part of this whole thing is sharing Bud with them. It's such an iconic brand, and it'll be fun, you know, hopefully at the end of Rio with a gold medal, and I'll have a Bud in my hands in the locker room.